We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Washington Commanders. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Again, it's Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 33 and a first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Mixon with a first down carry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This defense for the Commanders is terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Ja'Marr Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Bengals 7, Commanders nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Throwing to start the drive. Watkins. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Off the play fake. Watkins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing on first down. Watkins. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
brings up second and 16.
Off play action. Watkins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
From the gun on third down, Watkins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Looking to throw. Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Gibson again, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here is third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. This now a third and 4. Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Burrow will throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Well, that's a drop killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Watkins buying time to his left. This will be caught at Samuel. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for the Commanders. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. This guy's getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
They'll go again with Gibson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Third down and 1. Back to throw. Watkins. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1, and the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here, and what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Get set. 11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And it's caught by Hooper. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. He's going to go out out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Ja'Marr Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Watkins. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Watkins. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Can't really fault the coverage. The ball was tipped and popped up in the air, but they were unable to complete the tip drill for the interception.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Hayden Hurst laying himself out in the end zone. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
1-1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
11. Stop.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. Now he's into the clear again, and he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, 47 yards. Mixon will try the right side, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there. And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play in that situation. On second down, Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back. He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what did you say to him? Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He won't be able to. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 36 yards. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 14. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime. Yeah, exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete. Throwing again, Watkins. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. Back to throw again. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on second down. Watkins. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Operating from the gun. Watkins over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Operating from the gun. Watkins. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Second and 10. Now it's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
That was a good play. An incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the whole crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A gain of 3, second down.
Here we go.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Austin Hooper, 63 yards. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film, they should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it as they head out on the field for this drive. That whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Off the play fake. Watkins. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. Operating from the gun. Watkins. And he gets this to Thornton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw. Watkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Operating from the gun. Watkins. And he's in. Touchdown Commanders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Watkins. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, Watkins.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs at practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now 1st and goal. Back to throw. Watkins. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Here we go.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. This ball intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. Racing to the end zone. And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you,